Hello, I'm Dustin Duran, and welcome back to The Outer Worlds. Now, in the last episode, I'm pretty sure, finished everything we could for right now on the Groundbreaker. Picked up a lot of quests, got a lot of different places that we can go. I think the first thing we're going to do is repair the satellite or something like that that's outside the Groundbreaker. I don't know. Well, I'm not sure where that's going to lead, but otherwise, I think there was a bunch of quests for the Roseway, wherever that was. So, might go there. Oh, but the first thing, there's companion stuff, too. Actually, that's going to be the first thing we're going to do, is going to talk to all the companions and get updates on all their stories. Felix, we did pick up Felix and Ellie. Felix seems kind of, Ellie seems cool. Medic. We'll see. That's probably her, and Parvati is probably who I'm going to have on the crew for now. But anyways, let's jump into it. Okay. So, first off, I did want to see what's up with Felix. So, I mean, he's got a grenade launcher. If he's a heavy weapons guy, we might be taking him. Persuade. Okay. Damage to cowering enemies. Damage to corporate military. Tossball weapon. Okay, we'll do his health. Like everyone else. I mean, if he's a tossball guy, melee damage might be good. Let's do the persuade. Okay. So health and persuade. Alright. First up, Parvati. Anything new?
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my datapad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Yeah, I was getting that vibe from her and Ellie, that maybe they had a past relationship. And then too, I was gonna say, she seems pretty friendly with Parvati as well. Anyways, comes from the heart, you'd say.
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Yep, sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past.
You can't?
Folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
Alright, let's go with the nice option. You're about the warmest person I ever met. To hell with them.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were... close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close? Not anymore?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Wait a minute. You don't drink. What are you doing? I mean, we can if you really want to. Yeah, you should just talk to her. Wouldn't it be easier to talk to her about this Isabel person?
Maybe for you. I start thinking about all the things she could say and my guts start crawling up my throat. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Well, Parvati, you just met this lady. And she sent you one poem. And you're just going crazy over it now? Alright, who's next? It's Felix.
Good to see you, boss.
So how'd you end up on the Groundbreaker?
Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
And then you were raised by a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. I always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
At least you weren't obligated to anybody else. You were free.
Stowaways ain't free. We were just as trapped as anybody else.
Okay.
We didn't belong in the system, but we still had to live in it. We still had to play by the board's rules. Imagine spending your whole life looking out at the stars and knowing you could never aspire to be anything more than a box hauler. That's what it's like.
Sounds rough. Where'd you find work?
Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on.
Right, the incident with the tossball stick.
Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good. That felt real good. You ought to try it.
I think I have. My melee's not good enough, though. Yeah, if we have a disagreement, and you hit me with the tossball stick, we're gonna have problems, Felix. If we have a disagreement, I expect you to be civilized.
Oh, I can do civilized. Proper civilized, too. Genuflecting and everything. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives.
You can thank me by not giving me any trouble.
That's just crazy talk. You know we'd never have a problem. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
No, we're never gonna have a problem? Whoa, why do you have a dummy in your room? And lotion. What is this? Scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld laser wands for a flawless complexion. It's distressed. Alright. You the one with the hoop? Doesn't look like it. For disinfecting equipment, probably. And you're the one that wanted the sword. What doesn't kill you gives you tetanitis. Yes. Alright, what's up?
Something on your mind?
Possibly. If we're going to work together, I'd like to know more about you.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
Do you have much experience contracting out with other captains?
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
You weren't joking about being a pirate?
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Your casual outlook on legality.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way.
Right on. That sounds reasonable.
Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky, purple berry shake if you're not.
So you never know what you're getting?
Exactly. That's what makes them fun.
I mean, I guess I like it. I don't... Sure.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Alright, let's get personal.
Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I despise Space Hospital. Never mind what anyone else tries to tell you. That about covers it.
Where are you from? How'd you get into this line of work?
Aw, come on. That stuff's boring.
You're deflecting.
Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room to breathe. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing it, but let's keep a little professional distance.
Alright. Alright, what's... this is, what's this? Felix Journal. Figured I should start writing my thoughts down just in case I ever start losing my mind. Right. What's this? Assistant Hunter. Can Agent Khan rescue Auntie Cleo from the clutches of the Weekenders? I do not know. In Praise of Arson, this contraband collection of essays by anonymous anarchist calls for a total destruction of the corporate establishment and the apparatus of oppression. The book looks like it's never been opened. Right. Oh. Tossball stick. Violence is not the answer. Violence is the question. The answer is yes. Alright. Felix brought this book with him from the Groundbreaker. It looks unopened. Okay. No hoop. You don't like the hoop. Oh. Oh! Right on. That's, Petey? Was it Petey? I think it was Petey. So the hoop is for someone who is not here yet. Oh! No, never mind. This looks like the hoop. Sam? Sam wants the hoop? So something in my quarters. What's on the terminal? Messages for me. Ah, Esther. This is just to let you know that I've given out the rest of that you-know-what to the you-know-whos. Sorry for the secrecy. You never really know who's reading these things. I appreciate you giving me the time of day. You risked your neck heading into that community center. I'm grateful, but I'd also appreciate it if you never told another soul about our business. I like my job, and I should like to keep it. Okay. Well, you didn't like me. I guess he got over it. Junlei. Wait a minute. Oh, I can read... Wait a minute. Why? Why am I able to read Parvati's messages? I don't do this ever, so here goes. There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice, like a box of cats playing with mice. But she's coughing and hacking up sludge, 'cause there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? Then there's this wrencher strides in like a shark, hair all done up and fancy and dark. She feels like a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling 'cause it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got, 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming some of the parts, so I'll get back to you on that. Okay. About that talk we had, we were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to thinking about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess, a good mess, but a mess. I'm a better me than I was then, wanted you to know, even when I drink too much of the old family recipe. You're pretty swell, Party T. Damn you, Insta spell check, meet my wrench. Too tired. Just gonna put my head down for... Okay. Oh, like, why am I able to read that stuff? Alright, search Hephaestus Mining archive cartridge for keyword weapon. Oh. Right on. Acquire the science weapon on Scylla. On Scylla. From the site supervisor's personal logs, the captain sold Harris something called the Rearranger, then left before we discovered the damn thing doesn't work. Only thing it rearranged is the number of bits on Harris's cart. Looks like some strange tech or a weapon. Maybe a scientist can make something of it. From the site safety officer's incident report. Doc Caulfield couldn't save Lem. Now I gotta arrest Harris for his murder. Confiscated that weapon he used and stored it in Birdie's office for now. Figure the least the site supervisor can do is fill out the forms for whatever that damn thing is. Don't know how I'm gonna detain Harris. Not like we got prison cells on this rock. From Barber's Coronary Inquest. Give a name. Lemuel. Family name, Hereford. Employee status, indenture. Contract term, 35 years, 2 months, 16 days, 5 hours, 33 minutes. Approximate. Time of deceasement, 1827. Cause of deceasement, blunt force trauma, weapon unknown. Took a good whack to the noggin, the facial area to be specifical about it. It's all twisted up too. Nose is 5 times too big. Jaw is shrunk to almost nothing. Teeth are all out of kilter. Though I suppose that was true pre-deceasement. If the blow itself didn't kill him, there's no way he could have breathed with all that damage. Okay. Oh, and we have a level up. That's right. Alright, so I put 4 in leadership, then 3 in tech to get this up to 50, and then the leftover 3 into heavy weapons. Let's go. Perks. And we are now into Tier 2. Oh, wow. That one's interesting. If you're alone... Wow. And again, bonus when you have no companions. So I don't really ever use the companion abilities. So it's probably not... Both of these are probably not that great. Or that one. Harvester seems good. I don't know. Again, a lot of these don't seem that great. Maybe science weapon damage, but I'm not really using science weapons at this point. And with my heavy weapons, that headshot damage, that's not really coming into play. And I'm definitely not using quiet weapons. Well, okay, I think Harvester is one that I will actually want, so let's do that. Alright, so do this. We'll travel to Relay GB23. Alright, so there's the relay. Why is it so far away from the Groundbreaker? Relay! Oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe it does make sense. Because I think they were saying that they had several relays that were circling the system. And this one was just the closest. I don't remember exactly what they said. Something like that. Alright. We got Max, add Ellie. So yeah, there's still 2 more companions. Sam, I think Sam is a companion, and then yeah, we're missing 1 more. Yeah, right. Hello, hello.
It's a touch different from the ones I've seen. Shouldn't be so hard to get it patched up, though.
Perfect spot for some peace and quiet.
So yeah, it seems like this is immediately hostile. Alright. It's barred. Whoa. like that. Hello? Hello? What's this? Frey's journal, a beautiful dream. Last night I dreamed, and it was beautiful. The streets of Byzantium were decorated with crimson streamers that laughed in the breeze. They asked me to take them, to give them to my special ones. I gathered the crimson in my arm and felt so alive, so happy. I turned, and Delilah was beside me. I did not question why my supervisor was there, her eyes so full of the emotions I know she feels, but dares not show at work. I wrapped her neck in crimson, tying it tight as a scarf on a cold day, so beautiful. Then the crimson on her neck opened as a second mouth and began screaming. When I awoke, I was scared. The dreams are so real now. And this time I recognized a face. I had to leave work early today. Every time I looked at Delilah, I heard a whisper in my mind about how beautiful she would look with a touch of crimson on her neck. Her neck. This must stop. This is not who I am. This is not who I will become. I must find help. What the? Okay, that's a little creepy. Can I get this? 5. Alright, let's do it.
Wow, you got that?
I did. Hold up. And okay, what do we got in here? Automechanical home security control. Display units. Set to charging routine. Control. Kill on sight. Alexander Frey. Security routines. I don't have an option. Okay. So that was a complete waste. Alright. A mag pick. Hello?
My kind of act. You got it, Captain.
Boom! Okay, can you guys kill this stuff? Don't go into the trap. Nice.
Everyone all right?
Right on. Boom! Okay. Oh, damn it. Alright, do I unlock this then? Three, okay. What does that even do? And can I just jump over it? Am I wasting a shit ton of maglocks? Probably.
Keep him quiet, Cap.
Okay. You know what? Maybe that sets off an alarm. Maybe that's what that is. Pickaxe. Why the hell do I want a pickaxe? What do we got? Phrase journal, escape. I've had to start a new journal. I cannot read my previous entries without the whispers tempting me. The whispers do not stop. Every person I see, the whispers tell me to help them. They show me the pain and longing hiding in their eyes. They tell me how these people need the gifts I can give. All it would take is a few moments with a blade, a bright fountain of crimson to delight the eyes, and all of their pain would be gone. I could do it. I know how to help them. It gets harder and harder to stop myself. I saw a friend today, an old friend from school who's now a doctor for Auntie Cleo. I told him about my dreams, nothing outright. Oh no, I'm not so foolish as that. I told him it was an old book I'd found and described my dreams and whispers as happening to a character in the book. I asked him how he'd help this character. He looked at me and he knew. He knew. The whispers told me to end his pain, that he'd tell. I got up and left quickly. I did not hurt him. Not. I have to leave Byzantium. He will tell. They'll come for me and lock me away. I must find a secret place. A place I can be alone. A place with no whispers. Right. This dude is not having a good time. Nice. At least I'm finding maglocks. Alright, let's go through this main door first.
Incoming!
Hello.
Here we go! Here goes nothing! Jason. Hit him with something else! That's the last of them.
I accidentally killed one of them. I didn't want to do that.
Easy.
Sure was easy. So that's all that vent was. Just some hidden stuff. I'm using a shit ton of maglocks. Oh, never mind. God, that is nice when it's 0. And another journal. Alright. The source. The whispers have a source, and I found it. I've taken refuge on an orbital relay station. It is smaller than a worker's hovel, barely a few thousand square meters, but sufficient for my needs. I was able to flee Byzantium with enough bits to purchase supplies to last for decades. It was strange being among common people on the Groundbreaker. The whispers barely stirred at the sight of their ill-fed, scarred, and unwashed bodies. If only there were fewer freighters docking there, bringing real people from Byzantium, I could almost have made a home free of temptation. Free. As I made this place livable, or as much as it could be, I started hearing the whispers from the relay terminal. They told me to listen to the voices traveling through the ether to reach me, calling out to me to help them, alone, lonely, and needing my help. I found a way to power down the transmitter. No more voices in the ether, and no more whispers. They fell silent. This was not me. It's not. I am not this foul thing that I have feared for so long. It was the voices in the ether trying to make me hurt others. But I was stronger than they, and I have defeated them. Them. I have already begun making plans to return to my home. Now that the whispers are defeated, I can resume my life again. I can't wait to return. I miss my family and co-workers so much, especially Delilah. Yeah, I don't think you're cured, buddy. So is he still here? wonder... Janitor. Hello. You... I don't trust you. Something's definitely gonna happen with him. Oh, a heavy helmet. First heavy helmet I found. But it has no stats on it whatsoever. Kinda sucks. Ugh, that's gonna be a lot of...
Here they come! Watch a pro at work! I see you there!
Ooh! Get him! Get him! Get him!
That's the last of them.
Nice.
You probably don't need my diagnosis, but he's definitely dead.
Poor fella. I
Wait,
think he did it to himself, Captain.
wait, where?
That's...
Oh. The drone is covering him. Aw, man. I can't even see him. Relay control terminal passcode and silencer. God, why are all the unique stuff melee? It's pretty good, though. Alright. What's in your last journal? Forgive me. I was so wrong. The whispers did not stop. Not. They have returned. They howl at me, demanding I return home and bathe the streets in crimson. Bright crimson. Beautiful crimson. I can think of only one way to end this. End. Forgive me, Delilah. Well. There you go. What the hell was happening? Something owned by Xantium. And so I'm pretty sure at some point I'll be going there. Not soon though. Okay. Transmitter status disabled. Activate relay transmitter. Routing power to transmitter array. Pathways are synced. Conducting power test. Power stable. Initiating transmitting array delay. Diagnostics report that 2628 arrays are functionally operational. Transmitting activation ping to groundbreaker. Ping has been received. Results. Transmitter array activation complete. Alright. Memory cache. These messages will be downloaded to physical storage medium. Blah, blah, blah. All stored messages. Okay. Relay transmitter data. Turn the data back up to Edna. Okay. So, one last thing, though. What's going on with the janitor? And why did I unlock this if there's no options? And again, I'm going to use a bunch of maglocks here, but I have to explore. I have to do it.
Nicely done.
Now, hopefully there's a bunch of maglocks in here. This is not looking good. Oh my god. If that was it. Oh man. God, that did not seem worth it at all. And I don't know what that terminal was, and I don't know what this janitor is. Oh! I can shoot it. You gonna fight me? I shocked it to life. Alright, well. Okay, I killed it, and you gave me absolutely nothing. But he didn't even fight back. Maybe, so I'm thinking, let me try something. Ah, yep, there it is. So I need to be within 20, it seems like, to see it. Let's go back to Edna, I guess. But actually, if Parvati wanted to have a drink, we are right here.
My comm center already got an update ping from the backup relay. I trust everything went smoothly.
Pretty much. Here's your data backup.
Thanks. That's odd. The only messages in the queue are encrypted ones. Looking at the transmission logs, the relay hasn't received a single unencrypted message in the past 36 months. Must be on account of some new security red tape. Well, whatever's the cause, the board and the Earth Minister will see it sorted. Thanks again for saving my derriere. I secured quite the payment authorization for you from Chief Junlei. Try not to spend it all in one place.
Now we'll go have a chat with Parvati.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
Whatever you want.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
Well, Ellie's here. She knows how to make some good stuff. Are you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know?
Right.
I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
I mean... whiskey's my choice, but, I'd start with beer, but you said in Edgewater the smell made you sick. How about wine?
Oh, wow! You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right?
I mean...
Okay, wine it is.
actually, I would not have remembered.
Bottoms up.
Unless the
Good
option
choice
was
for
there.
getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Some of these options are great. Going on a grand adventure across Halcyon.
You're funny. Yeah, I guess we're doing that, aren't we? Crewing together, seeing the stars. It's like something out of a serial. I like the ones with grand romances. And I think I'm flubbing mine. I don't know what to do about us.
Again, like, nothing's even happened. You just met her. Start by telling me why her message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Well, somehow I was able to view her messages, which is weird. So, I know what she wrote. And no one sends terrible, vaguely sensual poetry to someone they don't like.
Exactly. Takes a lot of trust to hand over that kind of blackmail material.
I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot.
The poem implied you calming her with a touch. That's romance serial grade stuff.
It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
Let's read it right now, just to be sure.
Okay, let's play along. What did she actually write in the message you haven't said?
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor.
Oh, this, okay, so
This
I
Isabel
didn't
lady
know
never
this.
quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
Probably. What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
I mean, I kind of want to keep seeing where this goes, but let's just get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
I know, I'm sad too.
Shush you.
Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
How old are you? Well, I know what. Yeah, you kind of need to just get over it.
Figuring feelings ain't so easy as saying words, Captain. Someone so brave as you, well, you can't understand. Does she
Right.
think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
It's kind of a weird thing. So you're afraid of disappointing her.
What if I can't make her happy?
Well, yeah, you did just meet her. But you won't know until you try.
Yeah, I know you're right. I just wish it were that easy, is all. I'm not used to speaking free with folks. Back in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know my mind. Excepting my dad. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
What is that? What does that even mean? Something to work on then.
Yeah. I like the way you put that, like, it's okay to want to be better for her, and not impossible to try. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... wow. So much to think about.
So you gotta ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
Yes? Yeah, what does the booze tell you? You're still unsure? Yes. Just ask her.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
All right. Thank you, guys.
She just wants
You're
trouble.
real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
And, actually, I'm surprised there's no, dialogue from Ellie. Because I got the suspicion that Ellie had a relationship with her. Alright, let's continue.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar.
Nope.
I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting.
I mean, you had
And I don't
one.
feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Anytime. Did you talk to Junlei?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it, Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not bad so far.
I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So Junlei does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Anytime. Hold on there. Don't run away. Hold on.
Felix keeps asking me to watch some adventure serial with him. It's not my thing, but he's real sweet about it.
Yeah. She's not into you, dude. Oh, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to go to Phineas's lab, I think, before anything else.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud.
Do you have a bunch of mag locks I can take?
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Okay.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Oh. Nice welcome, Matt. Wipe feet. Okay. You've never had a visitor, though. Why do you need to write that? Interesting. And you have a pig. You have a pig named Bubbles. Right. Poster. Pick up a poster. Why do I want a poster? Oh. Someone wants it? Who would want this? Maybe Max? Reminder, obscure body in the SK system. Oh, okay. Hibernation Chamber. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are still trapped in similar chambers waiting for you to restore them.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Okay. Oh. And a hibernation wave.
Your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Makes sense. It's light. Everything's light. What do we got? Dehibernation experimentation notes. Raising core temperature above 5 Celsius. Over 1 hour, dosage appears to be working. Slight diffs from process in cysty pigs, not beyond expected boundaries. Microscopic assessment shows no signs of sudden trauma. Mast cell wall collapse encouraging. Reminder, still need to mop up pig. Need to get a view into the cranium, see what's going on with neurons. Oops, hand slipped. Likely effects. Nothing important. May have numbness and left heel. Who even needs that? Looking at sample, evidence of hyperactive production of dopamine and norepinephrine. I have never seen or heard that word before. Okay, no evidence of entropic effects on neurons, however, exciting. V excited. Now, if only I can keep them from exploding. Raising core temperature another 5 Celsius. 1 hour. Oops, I forgot I had probe in brain. Jostled with elbow. Subject may suffer numbness and right earlobe. Acceptable. Feel ridiculous telling, mostly, frozen slab of meat, you're doing fine. Practicing bedside manner important. Aids recovery. Curious about that neurochemical production, side effect of prolonged hibernation. Subject may experience tachypsychia, exaggerated fight or flight response. Checked brainwave, found sharp uptick and perceptive cognitive processing, when I jostled the probe. Fascinating, equivalent to speed of common fly's brain. Could be useful in stressful situations. Subjective time dilation. See world moving in slow motion. Would everyone from Hope have this sort of brain damage, or is it just particular to Double D? Can't wait to awaken more from Hope. Study in detail. Is it even right to call this effect brain damage? Seems like enhancement to me. It is enhancement. Who wouldn't want on-call, hyper-fast cognitive response? Am I envious? To expand the span of a breath to an eternity, to be able, just for a moment, to perceive the world in all its infinite detail. Core temp up, still stable, no sign of cell wall decay, neurological necrosis, beginning next 5 Celsius over 1 hour cycle. Yes, I believe I do envy you. Oh. He actually seems like a good dude. We'll check the terminal in a minute.
The Sissy Pigs make excellent test subjects. Also surprisingly nutritious.
Okay. Are they? What do we got? Scribble note. Reminder. 14. Remember it this time. Absolutely vital. 14. 14. 14. Oh, what is this? Oh. Okay. You're just leaving that out in the open for me to take. I didn't think it would be that easy. Maybe it won't be. Scribble note. Reminder. Mop up melted pig. Good reminder. Did you actually do it? I don't see a melted pig anywhere, so... I guess you did it. Okay. This one first. Communications terminal. Ooh. Can I get hack 30? Might.
Careful!
Oh.
That's my communications terminal.
Damn. Nope. I'm sure I'll be back here. So I'll probably be able to check that out later. I can calculate the movement of the heavenly bodies, but not the madness of men. Alright. Experimental notes. Eureka! Flash frozen organic material reverts back to its original cell structure when treated with tincture of dimethyl sulfoxide. Rate of explosive cell death, a very respectable 6%. Bad news. Difficult to acquire. Limited quantities of compound, likely produced by Auntie Cleo, recently discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. Must find more. Artificial stasis successfully induced in cysty pig specimen. Revivification? Complicated. Cysty pig tissue returned to living state. Brain tissue suffered from rapid nucleation. Nucleation? Attempting treatment. Treatment progressing. Treatment failed. Brain tissue irreparably damaged by rapid onset necrosis. Explosive cell death. Finished cleaning. Liquefied remains of cysty pig from laboratory floor, walls, equipment. Guess that's good that that wasn't me. Fresh out of Auntie Cleo's, experimenting with Spacer's Choice partially emulsified creamer substitute. Finished brewing, adding 2 ounces Spacer's Choice. Atrocious, felt part of self-dye on the inside. Add Spacer's Choice to the list. Note to self, buy more mouthwash. Cysty Pig notes. Have spared one of my stock experimental cysty pigs to be used as renewable source of nourishment. Have named this lucky pig Bubbles. Giving an animal a name establishes rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. Allegedly, improves flavor of tumors? Okay, that's disgusting. Let's look into that. Excellent creatures, sissy pigs. Don't know how people used to survive without these genetic wonders of porcelain succulents. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tuners that ripen naturally, falling off the flesh like mock apples off a tree, seems the height of barbarity. Truly a miracle of modern science. That is so disgusting. Alright, what if I just take your shrink ray?
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
Okay, I just might do that. Let's take a look at it. So it does very low damage, but it weakens. Created by Phineas Wells, this handheld device is capable of shrinking any living being it is fired at. On the bottom of the grip, Dr. Well has personally signed the weapon and optimistically numbered it 001. I'll try that out. Alright, Phineas.
Oh, thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color.
Nope.
Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Oh, thank you. For what it's worth, I appreciate you pulling me out of the hope.
Not at all, my intrepid accomplice. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Is there some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Right. Have you met my crew?
No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
What?
So you're the captain's mysterious associate. I'm Ellie. Nice to meet you.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we?
Oh.
Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax, they're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. You're a talented scientist, after all. Our kind has always been incredibly popular.
You're right. I'm doing pretty well for myself.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Yes, splendid. Don't you ever leave your lab?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
That's not what I meant. Do you have some kind of life outside your work?
Life outside work? No, of course not. My life is my work.
Right, of course.
For that matter, everyone else's lives are also my work. An entire colony's worth of lives are at stake. It's up to me, up to us to set things right. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Why are you so obsessed with reviving the Hope's colonists?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Yeah, but you revived me, so you must have solved the problem.
Ah, you begin to perceive the truth. Yes, according to the board and their narrow-minded scientists, you should be a pile of organic sludge right now. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the hope. Get it?
Glad to hear it. Everyone on the Hope is depending on us.
We'll do our very best to save them all. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Okay. Alright, so I think I'm going to end this one here. So we did finally get to his lab. So there wasn't too much in the lab. Just other than talking to him, trying to figure out what's going on. There's obviously more going on to his lab. He does seem like a genuine scientist that's trying to help, but there's definitely more going on. Then on the next one, we'll probably get to, finally get to Roseway, which I think is on Terra 2. But until then, take care everybody. Cheers.